What's going on, everyone? I'm Ivan and welcome back to my channel where I give you life tips and tricks on how to get ahead in life. And on this video, we're gonna cover what a balanced meal is. By the end of this video, I'm confident that you're gonna know how to structure your diet plan and what nutrients and vitamins you're going to need in order to maximize your fitness goals. So if this sounds interesting, don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a bit. First thing we're going to talk about for a balanced meal is going to be that size of your plate. Now, if you want to lose weight, maybe use a smaller plate. If you want to gain some weight, you want to use a bigger size plate. But overall, you want to divide your plate in half and then take one of that half and divide that in half. That portion of the plate, you want to fill that portion up with vegetables, green vegetables. On the other side, you want to fill that up with starchy carbs, such as potatoes, rice. You want to keep that to a minimum, preferably beans. And the next one, you'll want to go ahead and fill that up with lean proteins. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be snacks. Now, if you want to snack with something that's low in calories, maybe some fruits. Add some nuts. I know it's nuts and high in calories, but you're just gonna add a little bit to add a little bit of crunch. That's a little bit more satisfying to the brain when you're eating or you're trying on something that's crunchy. You can also add lettuce and you can add nuts to that as well. Planning out your snacks can help you not binge eat other things that you're not supposed to eat. So it's better to plan out your snacks so that way you eat those things and you don't binge eat or crave other things that you don't need. This balanced meal is something you want to eat twice a day. Now you don't have to eat it 3-4 times a day. Just twice a day is more than enough. If you're trying to gain weight, you can eat a little bit more of that if you want to. If not, just add a little bit more food that has a little bit more calories onto your meal. But this video is all about having a balanced meal plan, a balanced meal. So this plate that we're talking about is balanced, and you only need 2 of those to complete your everyday servings of, let's say, vegetables, lean proteins, and carbs. What type of nutrients do you want? First of all, nutrients is protein, carbs, and fats. Those are the things that you want. You want to have high protein, moderate carbs, moderate fat. For the most part, everyone responds very well to that type of breakdown. You know, high in protein, moderate carbs, moderate fat. You could break that down. You can make it high carbs, low fat, high protein, however you want to do it. Different body types, different genetics, you do different things. But like I said, this is more of a balanced meal. You typically want to have higher proteins, moderate carbs, moderate fat. Okay, so you're probably asking, hey Ivan, what's moderate fat, moderate carbs, high protein? What is that percentage? What does that look like? What does that even mean? That's something for a totally different video. So stay tuned for that video if you want to know what that means.
This quick. Our discussion topic
we're gonna cover now is gonna be the lean proteins. So lean proteins could be chicken breast, pork chops, fish, certain fish, anything that's low in saturated fat. Anything low in saturated fat is pretty much lean protein. If you eat steak, you wanna eat maybe like filet mignon, but that's pretty expensive. So stick to meats that are pretty much low in saturated fats. Turkey is pretty good. Ground beef, less in fat. The higher grade, less in fat, but it probably doesn't taste that well. But again, you just wanna eat lean protein. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the more lean protein you eat throughout your life or throughout the week, the better you are. Next thing is carbs. So we're talking about nutrients here. So the next thing is gonna be that carbs. Carbs comes in vegetables or that starchy carbs. Example of a vegetable, obviously broccoli, and starchy carb being potatoes or rice. Every single one of them has a different type of insulin spike, how many calories it gives you. You know, potato is the same size as, let's say, rice, but rice would be more in calories than would be potato. Again, this is something for a totally different video, something that we're not gonna cover right now. But just know that you want to limit, I wanna say limit, but you want to eat less starchy carbs and eat more vegetables. And if you do happen to eat starchy carbs, you want to eat those starchy carbs that are less in calories. Instead of eating rice, you want to eat potatoes instead. Now, if you're trying to gain weight, again, we're talking about high protein, moderate carbs, moderate fat. If you want to increase your fat intake, that's good. It just depends on what type of fats you are increasing. But you could also increase your carbs by adding more starchy carbs or adding those starchy carbs that are a little bit higher in calories. So if you want to gain some weight, you eat a little bit more rice. You can start eating a little bit of pasta, whatever that is. But something generally, you want balanced meal. you want to stick away from less starchy carbs, eat more vegetables, and if you're gonna eat starchy carbs, you wanna eat those that are less in calories. Next thing we're gonna talk about is gonna be fats. So you have your saturated fats and you have your monosaturated fats. Saturated fats is gonna come from that meat. It could also come from eggs. You want to eat less saturated fats. You don't wanna eat too much, but you don't also wanna take it out of your meal plan because it does help with testosterone production. When you eat fats, you can eat them through eating nuts, avocados, something you need to research. If you want monosaturated fats, you can take olive oil. But if you're gonna eat fats and cook with oils, make sure you don't cook it in high temperatures. Start losing those vitamins and minerals. That actually goes for a lot of other things, right? So if you're gonna cook broccoli, you don't wanna steam them for too long, but you also don't wanna boil them. If you boil them, you're kind of stripping away, again, vitamins and minerals. Not so much. I mean, it's not like you're gonna eat just nothing. You are gonna get some, but there is research out there that says if you boil them, you will lose more vitamins and minerals versus steaming them. And obviously, if you steam them longer than you need to, you're gonna lose them. It's just the heat, and the higher the heat and the longer they're in the heat, you're gonna lose a lot of that vitamin and minerals. Now we're gonna talk about supplements that I use. I'm not recommending that you take any of this stuff. This is just something that I do based on research. It seems to work for me. I've been doing it for a while now. You could try it out, but again, this is not something that I'm saying you need to go out there and do it. First one is enzymes. I take enzymes because it allows me to absorb my vitamins and minerals a lot better. Now I do take a lot of vitamins through, let's say, pills, but a lot of the stuff that I eat is based on vitamins and minerals. Some of them I cannot get, so I intake it through, let's say, supplements. But for the most part, I eat most of my vitamins and minerals. And once I talk about where they come from or where that source comes from, you'll be able to understand why I chose these food products in order to get my vitamins in. Okay, next thing that I take is gonna be calcium, magnesium, and zinc. I use magnesium because it gives me a better energy boost. It allows me for better muscle contraction. I use zinc for better process of protein synthesis. And then also it allows me for better testosterone production. Then I take calcium, obviously for stronger bone, better immune system. So I take omega-3, walnuts or almonds, and I do this because it's good for the heart and it's also good for the mind. It keeps your mind sharp. I also take vitamin D. I get it through the sunlight. You can drink milk. I rarely ever drink milk. I don't think I ever drink milk at all. A bunch of my supplement, like my multivitamin, has vitamin D in it. The magnesium, zinc, and calcium that I take has vitamin D in it. Vitamin A, I take vitamin A through eating sweet potatoes. I eat a lot of sweet potatoes. It helps out with your eyesight. Not that it makes it any better, but it helps you prevent to lose your eyesight. Vitamin K, obviously this comes from eating a lot of green vegetables. The greener the vegetable, the more vitamin K you're gonna get. I eat a lot of broccoli. So I use this because obviously you're gonna be able to live longer and you'll be able to heal faster, prevent blood clots, things like that. Vitamin C, I take vitamin C through eating oranges, strawberries, very high concentrated vitamin C. I eat apples, fruits basically, that's why I get my vitamin C. I eat about 2 servings a day. And I take this to improve my immune system, preventing myself from getting really sick to a point where I cannot go to the gym and work out or do my daily tasks. Iron, I eat a lot of beans every day. I eat beans every day. So I get a lot of my iron through beans. Taking iron helps you fight off fatigue and illness. Vitamin B, now you can take this if you're a vegan or you eat a lot of vegetables, vegetarian, you could take a supplement, vitamin B supplement, or you could just get this through me. This is the highest concentrated form of getting vitamin B. And I take vitamin B because a healthier brain. There is research out there that says that if you're low on vitamin B, you don't function as well, your brain doesn't function as well, and it's very, very fatal if you were not to intake vitamin B. And it can help out with your nervous system as well, something that I need. Let's go. Get the hell out of here. Vitamin E, I take vitamin E through eating walnuts or almonds, which is very good for your skin. Antioxidants, you can eat nuts, berries. What I do is I take a lot of dark chocolate. Now, it doesn't have any sugar, it's just plain dark chocolate. I use that since I take a lot of protein. I just add dark chocolate into my proteins. Let me clarify that. I put dark chocolate into my protein shakes. It'd be weird to put on my, like, meats or something. And you want antioxidants because it helps you fight free radicals. Again, good for overall health and skin. Potassium, I take this through eating a lot of vegetables and a lot of bananas. It helps me keep my blood pressure, a balanced blood pressure, since I eat a lot of seasoning. I'm Hispanic, so I love my seasoning. So obviously, if you have a high, let's say if you have a high sodium intake, you want to have a high potassium intake. You don't want to have one lower than the other one, either way, or the other way around. It is bad for you, so I try to keep it both the same, so that way it's kind of balanced and it keeps my blood pressure in check. This topic was about a balanced meal. We talked about the size of your plate, how your plate should be broken out, what type of nutrients you need in your on your plate, and then what type of foods that you need, so you could get those vitamins and minerals necessary for you to continue to live a healthy life. If you would like to learn more, check out my homepage where you can see similar videos like this one. And if you happen to like what you see, subscribe, as I upload a new video up every week. And this way you won't miss any new tips and tricks in the near future. I hope you learned something new today. And if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and family. And let me know in the comments below if there's something else you want me to talk about, or if you want me to cover something in more detail. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you taking the time to invest in yourself. Thank you for the love and support. I'll see you all next week. I lied. You're not gonna see me next week. I'm gonna deploy soon, so you're not gonna see any videos for a while until I come back. Hope you guys like my videos. Not saying give me a thumbs up, just saying that you actually like them, that you actually learn something from them, because that's the whole point of all my videos. I'm gonna retire soon, and I'm gonna be able to commit myself full time to this YouTube channel where I can help others get to where they want, fitness goals, career, anything. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys when I come back from the deployment. Love you guys. Take care. I take omega-3s. I take them either through nuts. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that though. It's just not how I roll. I got a wifey. I think I made that worse than it did to me. By the way, I'm from Miami. I see this every day, so I got no problem with. I know this is gonna get out of proportion. Well, something that I need, since I'm a fitness guru and I like to go to the gym a lot. Well, I'm not a fitness guru. I like to think that I know, but I don't know much at all. We talked about the size of your plate, how your plate should be broken out, and then what type of foods that you need in order to get those vitamins and minerals. What the fuck was I gonna say?